as each going 4x4 romping devotee with a thing for Toyota's rough vehicles can see you. The Land Series family is made of 3 individuals. Otherwise called the Prado, the J250 is the furthest down the line one to have gotten another age. The bigger J300 goes along with it, and the J70 adjusts the contribution. Apparently the Japanese automaker needs to extend the tradition of the Land Cruiser with a more modest model. What's more, by inheritance, we mean some styling characteristics and maybe a few buttons and handles. In any case, the two will presumably not share anything more, not even a similar rough terrain ability, as the more modest model is probably going to highlight a unibody development and not a body on outline. A new report coming from Japan expresses that the model might be initiated the Toyota Land Container. Verification could stand a new brand name enrollment with the nearby office tracing all the way back to August 8th. It very well may be utilized for land vehicles, motors, engines, transmission parts, and other stuff. As we have learned throughout the long term, getting a moniker doesn't be guaranteed to imply that another vehicle is coming. This is where the however part comes in light of the fact that Japanese outlets accept it very well may be expected as soon as this month. Rough styling and square-shaped extents. Everything appears to demonstrate that the supposed Toyota Land Container will seem to be a more modest Land Cruiser. Also, we as a whole understand what that implies, particularly since it will supposedly pursue any semblance of the Passage Mustang game, correct? That's right, a square-shaped, generally appearance, probable with a front end helping to remember its bigger kin. We anticipate that it should brandish a straight roofline motor suddenly over the rear end, and the standard plastic cladding folded over the lower portions of the guards, bumpers, and side skirts to stress its rough Y nature. In any case, how do we have any idea about that? We don't, really. And by the everything appears to demonstrate reference made over, that would be a periodic talk coming from outlets situated in the place where there is the rising sun. Regardless, it would be legitimate to send off it with sharp styling and square-shaped thoroughly searches in a vein like the greater Land Cruiser, particularly since it necessitates to separate itself from other minimal hybrids made by Toyota. However, we will return to this part in a second, as it merits its own sections. Obviously, we could be off base about the Land Cruiser like plan,